All right, welcome back, YouTube. Long time, no video. Kind of told you guys this is how it was going to be. Right after Christmas, I went on vacation, came back, had to catch up from vacation from traveling internationally, and then work, blah, blah, blah. Just didn't get a lot of painting done, but in the last week, I did double down. I'm going to do a separate video on my painting update. You'll probably likely see this the day after this video publishes. But I have been doing some painting, not a whole lot for the month of January, but it wasn't a zero production month, which is always good. But I want to do this video just as a general update, and then my Christmas loot haul video. So I always get myself a little something something in the miniature world for Christmas. This year was no exception. So yeah, we'll show that off. But the last bit of little administration business here is the battle for Thermopylae. It is planned. I had to bail on Holy Diver building the hot gates because it was really snowing that day, and I just didn't feel like driving 45 minutes on the highway with snow. It sounded miserable, so I bailed on Holy Diver. I'm sure he's like, no, but we have all the things we need to build the hot gates. We just need to build the hot gates at this point, and I think we're going to incorporate some stuff he already has. But yeah, we just got to do that, and then we can have the Battle of Thermopylae. All the miniatures that are needed are painted. It's just literally building the hot gates. So we got to do that. But other than that, the battle through history is still progressing. I still would really like to have a battle sometime in the next, or do the hot gates, and then in the next couple weeks have a battle. So I'm gonna get with Holy Diver and see what we can plan out here, because my schedule is starting to free up. But on to the main attraction. Alrighty, yep, that's a pile of bags in front of you. So anybody who watches the channel and has been watching the channel since Christmas knows that I am a sucker for Foundry. And I love their stuff, but I only buy it once a year when it goes on sale for Christmas. This year's Christmas sale wasn't as good. It was like 5% less. You had to spend more money, you got 5% less, but I still spent a decent, probably 200 euros I think I spent, all in all. What I primarily got were a bunch of Thracians. I can't remember if it's Mark Cobblestone or Steve Solid that does their Thracian lines, or a combination, but I bought Thracians. I bought a command unit, and then I bought pretty much all of the tribals. And then I bought like their female character pack. And I bought shields because I want to use these shields for the other Thracians I have, for the Old Glory Thracians I have. I have a pack of 24 Old Thracian Glory, or Old Glory Thracians, sorry. And I'm going to intermix them. I'm going to make some giant war bands. And the Thracians are some of these units where they're all throughout history. They fought with the Persians. They fought with the Greeks, against the Greeks, with the Macedonians. I mean, just everywhere. They fought in the Successor Wars. But yeah, these are really nice Thracian warriors here. This one, he's really cool. He has his shield mounted on his back. Typical Thracian right here with the beard, throwing. We got some bent javelins there, but nothing we can't fix. Yeah, with that nice Thracian style hat that they were known for. So pretty cool. That's one pack there. That's the WG55. I essentially bought their whole line of infantry. I didn't buy any of their cavalry. Their cavalry looked amazing too. And the reason why I went with the Foundry and the Foundry shields for the Old Glory is because of shield transfers. Little Bang Bang Studios supports Foundry Thracians. These were my favorite. I wanted these. These are the women. And one has an arm there that you got to glue on. That's casted like that. Oh yeah, look at that pile of heads. Greek Corinthian helmet, Thracian head, like just some cool stuff. We got the pregnant Thracian woman holding her baby. So I want to do like a commander stand, and I'm gonna do like the quote unquote tribal leader or king, whatever, and then that's gonna be like his old lady, and then I'm gonna have the warrior ones. They're just gonna be intermixed with the war band there. Yeah, like she has the shield. That's the woman with the sword. Oh, another one with sword. So two of them have swords. This one's crying. So I might keep her to do for a separate diorama. I might use her like a Gaul or something for my Romans, like a Gaul captive. This one's throwing a rock, so we'll put her in the war band too. Really well done. And then there's another one with a shield, and she'll be holding a sword too. So really cool. So I'm going to use these for a combination of command stand and just having some variety. Because I believe it's Herodotus. Could have been Herodotus, or maybe it was Pausanias. I can't remember. One of the writers talked about how Thracian women fight. Similar to the Germans. They're a Germanesque type people there. Let's see if we can find the command. I won't show everything off because a lot of them they're just generic Thracian war bands, but I did want to find the command. If I can. Right here. So this is an 8-figure command set, which is nice because I do want to do two large war bands. And this is a very king-looking figure there. I mean, this guy too, just like, holy shit, how cool is that? Just holding the head, full-on barbarian mode. That's a pretty kingly looking figure too, fancy belt, and he has jewelry on gauntlets and all that stuff. Another pile of freaking heads. Badass. This is the standard. Look at that battle standard. Woo! Head on a spike. That's some pretty gruesome shit. And then there's the standard bearer himself, of course, holding a head. Yes, my favorite. The dude drunk as a skunk there with the amphora. Hell yeah. And then, of course, the horn blower with a human head. So I've had my eyes on these for a really long time. And like, I'm doing, successor armies and Greek armies and Persian armies and all this other type of classical antiquity stuff, so like you just got to have some Thracians. Like, I'm not doing a full-on Thracian army. It's not gonna be like a 200 300 miniature Thracian army, but I do want a couple large war bands. And then in addition to that, we got casualties for the Greeks. Now, I think I already had a package of casualties for the Greeks. This was an accidental buy. To tell you the truth. I might gift these to Holy Diver so you can do some casualty stuff, or another friend. Which me and Holy Diver's friend group, not immediate friend group for historical gaming, but extended, might be expanding soon, which is pretty exciting. We live in northern Utah, but there's an acquaintance of ours that's moving to Arizona, and so when we want to do some Giga Chad super large battle war games, I think we're going to make the effort to try and get him involved, which will be nice because he's interested in all the periods that I am, so that's really nice for me. And then these are Persian casualties. These are from their old line of Persians, so they're smaller, but that's okay for casualty markers because that's what I use them on. I put them on dials, and I use them for casualty markers. So that is the Greek / Persian inspired stuff. That is only half the order. We will show the other half in just a bit. Another big pile of plastic bags. So this is the other half here. This is the beginnings of a Macedonian / successor army. I just love the ancient period so much, and I'm probably going to do both. I'll probably just have like a giant consortium of Greek, Macedonian, and successor guys because I just love the period so much, and I can't settle. Our soon-to-be friend said he is very interested in a Pyrrhic force, which will be great because I already have Republican Romans. You know, and the Pyrrhic forces are kind of a bastard of everything. He got, you know, he had mercenary units from Epirus, Macedonia. I think even Ptolemy sent him some units or some elephants. At least some elephants, probably some other units too. So a Pyrrhic force is like kind of like just a giant collage of successor armies, right? But I'm definitely looking at Ptolemaic, Seleucids, and Macedonians heavily. I'll probably do all three, just because I love them so much. I just love the period. But we got some commands here. One is the Philip. This is the Philip set tier. I'll put them down. I can't tell who Philip is. None of them have an eye patch, which, if any of you all know, Philip only had one eye. It was shot out during the siege of Amphipolis. He lost his eye, shot with an arrow. I think this shield is giving me some serious Vergina vibes. Because I've been to his tomb, and I've seen all of his shit. And I think he had a Thracian helmet, though, not an Attic helmet. So, but I don't know. That's definitely giving me some Philip vibes. But yeah, so this is the command set, beautifully done. The shields are absolutely beautiful, and these I'm not going to do a completely organic Foundry organic force. Foundry probably does have enough Greek or Macedonians and successors there to do an entire army from them. But I really like the Polemark range. I really like Aventine. I have not bought A&A miniatures yet, though, but they used a lot of their stuff was by the same sculptor that Aventine uses as well. So they're going to obviously match well. And I already know that the Foundry World of the Greeks goes really well with the Aventine stuff. I have a ton of both. Shit, at this point, I don't even know how many Foundry Ancients. But yeah, so they're going to be mixed all across the board to do units. But what I did here is I got my first unit of, these are going to be light or levy pikeman. These are going to be the Agraspides, the white shields. And these guys are unarmored, and I bought essentially one of each of all their unarmored packs. So the only thing that's left to determine is if I'm going to do a 48-man pike block or a 40-man pike block. Yeah, I don't know. What we're going to do there. I still have not made up my mind. My heart says 48, go Big Chungus or go home, but my head says 40 in my wallet, right? Oh yeah, these are cool. These are the character figures. Dude drinking a canteen. A dude yelling. Let's see if I get a little better there. Sorry, I know it's hard with the hands here. Look at that. He's yelling. He's got a dude chilling. They got their gear on, though. You know, they got bedrolls and canteens. This is this guy in the nice Macedonian hat. The Caricia. I can't remember the exact name of it. It'll come to me. But, you know, that flat Macedonian hat. This is the guy with the brimmed hat yelling stop or signaling somebody. This is this poor bastard. He's like, it's hot. Probably at Galgamela. He's like, goddamn, give me a break. Same thing with this guy, just with his hat. But yeah, these guys are all unarmored. Because I want to have a mixture. I'm just not going to have all super yoked armored guys. I want to have a mixture. You know, I want to have some Agraspides and some Leucospides and some Choclospides. You know, and you know, obviously, you know, bronze, silver, and white. Leucospides being white, Agraspides being silver, and Chalcospides being the bronze shields. Right? So those are the Greek words respectively for those. Another command. This one is, I believe, is just a generic Macedonian command here. Yeah, it has a banner here. And then these guys are armored. I feel like it's okay. They didn't have an unarmored command, but I think the command would be armored anyways. But you got a couple musicians, you got a standard bearer. I guess you got possibly 2 standard bearers, and then some officer types with their swords drawn or pointing fingers. You know, typical boss man shit. So they'll be part of the unit there. And then I want to show I'm not going to show all of them. I just wanted to show like the characters and the commands. The rest are just generic and armored. They all have helmets though. I think they're all helmeted. So that's pretty cool. Or most of them. Some of them are bareheaded, but they'll all mix in pretty damn nicely, to be honest. Yep, more unarmored guys. And then I got a command set. Now this one is the Alexander command set. They have 2 Alexander command sets. We'll see who we can... Oh, I can already tell that's the boss man. Now, I'm not going to lie. That is that's him with his lion helm. Very Alexander-esque there. He's going to have his purple cloak. I mean, oh my god. The sculpt is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I actually did enjoy the movie with Colin Farrell, and I really wish somebody would replicate the Colin Farrell Alexander, like him charging at Galgamela, or him at the Battle of Ipsus. But yeah, this will do nicely. They have another one where he's bareheaded. I'll probably end up picking that one at too, and these are just companions here, and they'll just have Sarissas or Kantos, whatever they call it, the cavalry version of the Sarissa. They had a term for it. I can't. They had like 3 terms, actually. We're not even quite sure if they all mean the same thing. But yeah, that's the Alexander set. Because like no matter what, I don't care, even if I don't actually do Alexandrian Macedonians, I'm going to have an Alexander command stand. Like that's just going to happen. Like, I'm sorry, I can't. He's such a cool figure from history. I'm not about to not have an Alexander. I want to have, honestly, I'll probably end up having like most of the successors with command stands, like all the way to Philip V, honestly. That's just how I think I'm going to roll. So it's going to be a very involved army. Honestly, it'll probably be like a 2-year project just with the scope of it. But you know, it's a passion of labor. So this video was a little bit longer, you know, showing off my loot haul. Really grateful for the stuff I got. We're still plowing away on the Persians. Like I said, we'll have a painting update. You can, if you look in the up left corner of the video, you can kind of see what I've been working on. They're about 75% done. We got some work to do on them. But we're going to continue to plow away on the Persians. I might just finish the army in its entirety, to tell you the truth. I will be ordering the units, the Lycian javelin men. I am going to be ordering those, and that'll probably be the last unit I buy for over a year for the Persians, to be honest. That'll put the unit over 350, close to 400 miniatures. I haven't done an actual count, but I'm pretty sure with another unit of 24, it's going to put them up there. So we don't have that much. After this unit of cavalry, it's straight infantry with some chariots. So we'll get them done, and then we'll move on to the Greeks. So yeah, be on the lookout for the next painting update. And until next time, guys, keep on painting.